Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back from spring break. It is week 10. Excuse me, is week 10. And we are proceeding with our novels. That's where we are right now. So I'm going to share my screen and go over kind of what's going on this week, as well as, just give some updates on what's happening. All right, so my brain is not working yet this morning, though, so I apologize. All right, as usual, I want to check in with the syllabus first so that we can have reminders of where we are. We are almost done, to be 100% honest, because we are in week 10, and then finals will be here before we know it. This week, you're finishing up your novel. So you're going to be turning in the paper on the novel as well as the presentation. I am not 100% sure. I may end up giving you a little more time on it because I did not finish the paper planning and bibliography grading. And I probably will not get to it today or tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. If you can turn in your paper and presentation by this Sunday, that's great. But if you need a little extra time, I'm going to automatically not count them late. So I'm not going to change the due date or anything. But it kind of depends on how quickly you get back my feedback on the planning. So I don't think I have everybody's. I think I only have 15. There's a lot more of you than 15. So let's kind of play it by ear. I'll check in later in the week in the announcements as well. But first order of business is to get the feedback back and then finish the paper and the presentation. But I think we're going to get some extra time for that because I don't think we're going to make it. The good news is that the only thing due in week 11 is the drama choice, which is picking a play out of the ones that are assigned, and then the drama quiz. So I think it'll give us plenty of time if we need the extra week. I'm sorry, I'm also kind of talking to myself as we do this, but it's Monday morning. I was at a conference all week last week, so I have got absolutely no rest other than falling asleep in the car, which is sort of rest. But anyway, we are starting the drama unit this week, so let me go ahead and share that, and we'll talk a little bit more at the end about it. So we are in week 10, as I mentioned, and during the short fiction and the novels, and now we're going to be doing the same thing kind of with the drama. So I'm a little bit concerned because there's been a lot of confusion over what works you can and cannot choose. And I just don't know why there's been so much confusion over it, because everything that you need to know is in the course. The modules literally walk you to and show you where you need to be choosing things from. And then I'm also talking about it. So I don't know where the disconnect is for some folks, and others don't seem to have it. I don't know what's going on in the world today. But with the novel and the drama, especially, these are longer works, so they take longer to read. But I've given you time for it and heads up about it kind of throughout, because this week you're not expected to read your drama. You're just picking which one you want to work on. So let me just go through what's in the modules. I think honestly, I talked about this at the beginning of the class, And I realize that those of you who are watching this, I am probably preaching to the choir, but in online classes, it is essential that you learn from the materials before you try to apply that to a graded assignment. That's why we focus on the modules in these weekly videos. If you're skipping the modules and trying to go straight to the assignments, then it's no wonder you're not understanding what's happening. So for this class, for future classes, please, 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 please make sure you understand how the course is organized and that you are doing the learning before you're trying to earn points. That's my speech. Okay. So one of the things that I gave you over spring break, and this will be needed if you have time to do it before the end of this week, or if you need more time, but you're still going to need to record and submit your novel presentation. So only one person is out so far, but yes, I have to be able to see you in the recording. This is literally the equivalent of if we were in a classroom, you would stand up in front of the course, in the front of the class, and you would have your PowerPoint behind you on the screen, and you would talk. So when you record a presentation for an online class, it's the same exact principle. You need to be delivering this report, this presentation, and I, in this case, need to be able to see you. So this walks you through how to do that. Especially this part talks about you being on camera. So you do need to be on camera with your PowerPoint. There are many options for how to do that. Everybody has a cell phone camera, or almost everybody has a cell phone camera. So if nothing else, you can record it that way. You can record it directly on your laptop or on your computer with a webcam. If you need technical help, do reach out. I can help you figure it out. But please keep this list of things in mind as you are working on it. Okay. So that resource is there with spring break. In week 10, we are switching to the novels, and so are switching from the novels to the drama in terms of what we're actually reading or getting ready to read. So you're going to be finishing up the assignments from the novel unit and transitioning into drama. For the learning materials, you have, again, linked to the LibGuide. Everything that we have assigned to read in the course is in that LibGuide. That includes the list of novels, that includes the list of drama. And if you open the LibGuide, you will see the breakdown over here. So the novels that you have to choose from for your drama paper are A Raisin in the Sun, Othello, Much Ado About Nothing, and The Glass Menagerie. Those are your choices. Those are full-length plays. You have access to the play. In some cases, you even have access to a video. Oh, in all cases, you have access to video. You also have in the LibGuide, all of the research that you could potentially need to do is already there for you. So if you're writing a paper and you're not using these critical analysis pieces, then you're not writing the paper correctly. Most people are on track with that, but there's still a few that, don't have any secondary sources or whatever. So we've been writing papers for a while now. So I'm not sure where the disconnect is there, but everything that you need is here in the LibGuide. So this week, you're going to be choosing your drama to pick for the paper. And you're going to be getting an introduction to our multimedia project. So make sure that you look at all of the pieces in the items to read and explore. You also have a Kahoot to do. Let's see if we've done it. No, so please do that. And then you have a couple of external videos to watch as well. So do not worry about the due date on the paper and the presentation. Essentially, I'm giving you an extra week for those, but I'm not going to change the due dates. I will write this in the announcements too, because a lot of people don't watch the videos, which kind of drives me crazy. It's just it's been a really long week, people. All right, back to the module for the where to turn things in. You have the link to the novel paper. You have the link to the presentation. If you don't get them done by Sunday, there will not be a penalty, but I do want them within a week of that. All right. So you don't have to choose your play yet, but I do want you to be thinking about it. It is all the links that you need are in there. You're also going to be learning about what the multimedia assignment is, which is not due until week 14, but I want to get you started now on it. So please check out all the readings and resources. That's my plug for this week. And I will be back with you on Monday of next week, but I am sure that I will be posting some additional information before this week is out. So if you need help with that paper presentation, please let me know. I'll get your feedback on the planning document as soon as possible for those of you who have turned it in. Take care and have a great week 10, and I'm available. Let me know if you need help.